Now, a fishing legend in his own mind. Here's Rick Jordan.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Frenzy as we talk a little fishing, a little hunting. Ready to talk about some ice fishing, too, I got a hunch.
You think?
Dave, thank you for covering me up last week.
Oh, certainly. Well, I hope you had a good time there.
Well, I made a big mistake. I told you that I'd be gone, but I forgot to tell the boss.
Oh.
And the bosses got a little mad.
Did he really? Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I knew something. You get the feeling that I forgot something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Well, you're back today.
I'm back.
All right.
Russ Francisco is back, too. Good morning, Russell, at Marine General.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good, and boy, did we catch fish on Lake Winnie.
Oh, good for you.
It was a piece of cake. We fished Winnie before, and you had to search all over the place. Turns out we didn't even get on Winnie. We just stayed on the Cutfoot area.
Oh, neat. That's good.
It was neat. 17
so for
feet.
bait, you used a piece of cake? Is that what you're saying?
No, we ate that. We ate
okay.
that. What did we use? Minnows. And 17 feet. Yeah, we'll talk about that as the day goes on. But Russ joins us from Marine General. I got to say that one of our guys, Uncle Steve, had a camera, underwater camera.
Mm-hmm.
Have you used those at all, Russell?
For decades.
Do you have success with them?
In clear water,
Yeah.
This time of year, when water gets a little clearer, if it's not windy, they're pretty good. There's a lot of lakes that are crispy clear, and you can see the fish, especially in the shallows.
Yep.
But like in the St. Louis River, it's tough.
Yep.
That was the invention of live scope, so you don't need to actually see a picture; it'll make one for you. So that was the idea there.
Well, this camera he had, admittedly, he said it was old and he maybe got it used, but we're in Cutfoot, which is a huge lake in its own that drains into Winnie, probably 12 to 20 feet. And yes, I saw walleyes on the bottom, and we caught them.
Isn't it funny how they sometimes in those lakes you can find a gravel bar and then mud, and how all the fish are lined up like soldiers right on the gravel? It's just really odd.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was telling us he was looking at. He said, they're carpeted. They're all over the place. Get down there. Get down there. And we did, and we caught fish, and it was delicious, too, the meal we ate.
Good for you. It's good to have a good trip like that.
Yep. Though we've had some bummers before, but this one was very, very good. So how's fishing been around here as we cool off?
Well, it's been pretty good. And, we were saying that most people have put their boats away, but we're still buying, and we're on the bottom of the hill. We're not on the way to Island Lake or Fish Lake or anything. And we're selling minnows like crazy. We did not shut the tanks off. We won't shut them off this year. So it's, and part of it is that the fish came in along the beach on the river and on the piers down in the harbor and stuff, and people are catching walleyes and bass and northerns and every now and then a sturgeon. And so fishing has actually been pretty good off the piers. So people are going all the time. It's pretty good.
It's a blessing. I think we're getting some extra fishing time because of Mother Nature or whatever.
No doubt. What an odd year. It was colder in September than it's going to be today. So it's a little different. There's still people getting ready for ice fishing, of course. We're selling lots of ice fishing stuff, but our sales are still 50% summer. It's just like it normally is in October, and here we are in the latter part of approaching the latter part of November. So it's sort of different, but that's okay. We'll whatever they want. I had a call yesterday. I ordered some marine stuff, and the salesman called me and he said, "I have never in November had 25 dealers give me orders in the same day." Ever in November. He said, so it's the same everywhere. People are just still playing summer. They're working on their boats. People are in buying summer depth sounders because it's nice. And so in the garage changing stuff now, so they don't have to do it in the spring. So that's going on. And then there's lots of people coming in and getting pop-up ice tents and sleds and things like that in anticipation. So it's sort of fun. It's fun to be busy. It was sort of flat as we went into hunting this year.
Yep.
I'm not sure what the deal was, and all of a sudden just took off again.
Yep. I can say that we were at the start of hunting season. My son and I were on Island Lake, and we had done very well on Island Lake, but all of a sudden we got into the chillier weather, and they disappeared.
but they're back.
They're back.
So, they're back.
What was that movie?
Cool.
Dave, you remember the movie? They're back.
Poltergeist, I think.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Very good. They are like poltergeist. Russ, as long as you got you here, I'd like to know a little bit more about the cameras. Now, this is Stevie's camera was an older one. The newer ones, I suspect, are better, quicker, easier to use.
They're crisper. The cameras are better. We went to all LED lights now, so the fish can't see the lights. We went to a much crisper screen, right? So people can. So the separation underwater is clearer, and so that helps a lot, especially in water with a lot of turbidity in it. There's not many cameras actually left compared to what there was. The Aquaview is still making a portable, but it's almost like a mini laptop or a mini flat screen, like we use in schools and stuff. It's sort of the 5-inch screen.
Oh, yeah.
And so they've still got those, and then they've got, and then Markham's still making full-size screens with batteries, and they also make some portables, again, with that small screen. So there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 cameras left for fishing, and that's about it. And at one time there was 25, but again, LiveScope pushed them out of somewhat. So, but they're inexpensive. You can buy a really good camera for around $270, and and they work pretty good, especially in the wintertime when we don't have a lot of waves and stuff, and the water clears up. So that's been a pretty good thing, and we still sell them. We still stock them all the time. We'll have a bunch of them on sale for Black Friday, and we'll move on to that season. So it's pretty good. Yeah, I would say for somebody that has a camera and doesn't use it because they didn't think it worked very well, they probably were using it in the summer, but it works pretty good in the winter.
Yeah, I was just going to say for ice fishing, they would be a hoot.
Yep.
Some good deals at Marine General.
Okay, so we're getting ready for Black Friday and everything. So you're going to see a Facebook post, and you're going to see stuff online pretty quick as we crank this up, probably tomorrow or certainly by Monday. But lots of deals on downriggers, safety gear for marine. We got lots of rods, reels, augers, tents. Too many to put in one big ad. So we'll post a lot of stuff on our website. You can pick away at it there. Savings on some of the depth sounders up to $1,000. So it's the factories really pulled out the stops for this Black Friday. I think they had a little bit of a flat summer, and they're trying to make it back. So good time to, if you need something, this is going to be a good time to buy it. I said this last week, and I'm going to tell everybody again, there are no augers hardly anywhere left at factories or distributors, and most dealers are in pretty good shape. But when we run through these babies, there's nothing left to buy. So if you have your heart set on something and you see those specials on Black Friday, grab it, because we're all going to run out. I don't care if you're a great big monster store that has 100 stores or your Marine General. We're all going to run out.
I hear you, and I know what you talk about. Well, is that kind of an oops by the manufacturer?
We're all responsible. I assumed we'd be able to buy less and buy on turns and not invest all the money because, we had a couple of crummy winters, so everybody's sort of leery. And then when the tariff thing came in, the manufacturers reduced production by 80%, assuming that we were going to have 140% tariff and people wouldn't be able to afford them. And then, of course, we didn't get that. And then the demand came in, and overnight the warehouses were empty. So, it's sort of interesting. And there's no way to respond to, if it was something like a fishing rod, maybe, but there's no way they can build augers and batteries and stuff. That's another thing, too. If you have a 40-volt auger from Strike Master, charge that battery up, make sure it's good, because if it's not, you got to buy a battery. Most dealers have them in stock. There are none at the factory, and we're out. It's done. There's no replacements until next season. So it's a good time to charge everything up. We talk about that in the spring. Charge your batteries up. Test everything. Pull the trigger on the augers and stuff. Make sure everything's working, and so you can, you don't get out one morning and say, hey, we're going fishing, and nothing works.
Marine General Russ Francisco, thank you very much.
You bet. Talk to you later. Bye.
Dave, he was talking about that store. I've been in that big store, and I still like our little guys.
Okay.
Although the parking's pretty good at that big store.
All right.
All right, we'll be right back. We go over Superior and Pat Kukl. Good morning at Superior Shooter Supply. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's where it's happening this morning. Yeah, I've already had several delightful conversations with people heading out to hunt, talking about their deer stands and what they're going to do, and I haven't. I think, of course, it's nice that the weather. I wish we had a little bit of snow, but I haven't seen this level of enthusiasm for a while, I'll be honest with you, and it's great. It's just great. Yeah.
We'll be in short sleeve shirts and bandanas this weekend.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Well, I heard Dave Sternberg's forecast there a little bit ago. And,
upper 40s tomorrow.
That's warm, but it ain't hot.
No.
It's warm.
Okay, yeah.
All
right.
What we're going to do. Yeah, so we're just doing last-minute scope mounting. A lot of ammunition has gone out of here this week, and that's good, and I'm happy to supply it. And we've, as happens, of course, people go out to the range. We have some scopes that are wonky or rifles that aren't shooting right. So that's basically what it's been, and that's the way it's always been, and we're more than happy to help.
Why are guys so pig-headed that way that they say, hey, it'll be fine, and then they get out there and they shoot and it ends up going 8 miles too far, and they say, doggone it, what's wrong with this? And then they go get it fixed at your shooter supply.
Well, I think, to be fair, a lot of people are working right up to the last minute, and I get that.
Right, yeah.
They really are. But, not everybody, but it really, sometimes during let's just say summer or fall, and you get a nice day, I should really go and shoot my gun today, but, man, maybe I could go fishing, or maybe I could go do this and do that. So because of our limited time, I think I'll forgive some of them. I will. But I find it myself, me of all people, I'm out there last week. It's sometimes it's a work thing, but at any rate, it happens, and sometimes there's a mechanical fail that they couldn't have avoided either way. Mm-hmm. So it's the most interesting things to me in this business are scopes and what can happen to them and why. And all of a sudden, the scope gremlin pops up, and there you are. And, almost all of them, of course, 95% of the rifles now are scoped. So that's the issue.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I was 12, I had a scope on my Red Ryder BB gun.
And you didn't even shoot your eye out.
Well, actually, I did lose an eye, but it was a hockey puck, but we'll skip that.
It was a hockey puck. Yeah. I tell you to stay away from that hockey. That's a dangerous sport.
Yeah, well, who knew that hockey shot back?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're also getting ready. I know we're going to get through this opening weekend, and then we have a flurry of Black Friday deals that goes through probably December 1st. We've got big rebates on safes. We're selling a lot of safes. $100 rebate back on rifles and shotguns, Winchester and Browning. We got a whole bunch of things lined up. But I know for Black Friday and for the holidays too. But the important thing now is get these hunters in the woods for everybody to be safe, be sure of your target, and just have a really good time. It's a great time of the year. It's a family time of the year for a lot of people, and so it's good. It's better than Christmas, I think.
Are you flush with ammunition?
We are flush with ammunition.
Good.
Although I shouldn't be so cocky about that. Somebody will come in. Although somebody's going to come in, and people are buying a little. They're smart enough to buy 2 boxes.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have any, one isn't enough. If you have some issues, again, sighting in. So people are getting much better about that. They realize that they should buy 2, really. And there's such a variance in grain weight, and some like this and some like that. A lot of our people are hand loaders too. I myself shoot hand loads for deer season, and they perform best for me. So,
well, how did you learn to do the hand loading?
Oh, I didn't learn to do it. I got people.
Oh, of course you do. Yeah.
I got people that love to do it and shower me with Yes. They've loaded up everything they could for them. They said, "Hey, you want to need some 7mm08?" Okay, sure. So I'm fortunate in that respect. I probably have enough piled up here, so I'll be good until some a long time.
Can you sell the stuff that's made by your people?
We cannot sell. No,
Okay.
We do not. We are not. We cannot. We sell the components so they can make their own, but we cannot sell. That's a whole different license and something that.
Yeah.
Okay. So no.
And clothing too. Good, warm, visible clothing.
Oh yeah, we have some of that, and I've got the muck boots here too. And then during starting next week, you get a $20 gift certificate with every purchase, with a muck boot purchase, and we've got socks and gloves. And although apparently we're not going to need too many socks and gloves if this weather keeps up, but it'll switch.
Yeah. Hours at Spirit Shooter Supply.
We're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday, and we are on the corner of Ogden and Winter. We're here to help. Have a safe hunt.
Thank you. Pat Kukl.
Monkey music.
Oh, monkeys.
Yeah.
Never hunted monkeys.
No, you had one.
I did.
Yeah.
How did you remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
I'll tell you this.
And you maybe not hunted the monkey, but you got one. Well, you did it in anyway. Maybe we should leave it at that.
I will. I want to talk to Johnny Charlstrom first, and then
good.
I'll give you a little more about the
monkey story. Okay.
Yeah. Johnny Charlstrom, top of the morning.
Good morning.
Winnie was awesome. Cutfoot, I'm sorry, was awesome.
Excellent.
We were up there 3 or 4 days, and minnows. By the way, minnows purchased from Charlstrom's.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You took them for a ride. All right.
Yeah, we portaged them up there, and I don't know why they're whatever. We did very well. Grousing, we saw maybe 3 birds missed our shots, but
all right.
yeah. How did grouse season go around here? No, it's still going, I guess.
Yeah, it's still going. All the kind of the late warm weather, it took forever for all the leaves to finally come off and the brush to settle down.
I thought so too.
I know a lot of people that were going out earlier in the season. They were battling, trying to see the birds between all the foliage out there, but everything's kind of knocked down now.
Yeah, the wind that we had a while ago really did a good job. So now, what are we waiting for? What's the big season in Minnesota?
This is the final weekend of rifle.
Okay.
So all the rifle guys will be out until Sunday, and as long as we don't have a bunch of snow on the ground, after this Sunday, this coming week, boy, get the dogs out and then go get some grouse, because conditions in the woods are going to be really nice now for getting some grouse.
Yeah. Let's keep that snow away for a while.
Right.
How many deer did you clean?
I got to estimate, because there's kind of been too many to count this year.
Yeah.
But normally, the last few years, for the entirety of the rifle season, we would take in pretty close to 200, and it feels like we went well past that this year. And I'm thinking 240 to 250. So it's been a long season, and I've enjoyed it, but I'm ready for Sunday to get here so I can be done with the masses of deer, and then go into making sausage.
Yeah, my dad used to talk about writer's cramp when he was doing paperwork. You're getting what do you call it? Kniver's clamp?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the hands and the shoulders and everything on me hurts a little bit right now. But I know a couple of days, once we're caught up, and I'll be ready to roll again.
Nothing wrong with getting a couple of minnows and going out to one of the area lakes either, Johnny.
Yeah, I haven't seen the latest forecast, but weather like this keeps up, a guy could still take the boat out one or two more times.
Yeah, Strandberg will give us a little forecast in a bit here. Yeah. Archery, big time.
Yeah, archery season goes all the way till to the end of December. So the archers that want to still get out there after a rifle season, there's going to be quite a few of them still out there, and a lot of people coming back into the archery shop right now because Matthews has launched their new products for this season, and they have a new bow called the Arc that we got a lot of people coming in and demoing, and we're writing up orders every day and getting them in the books.
Arc, A-R-C, Arc.
Yeah. That's the new flagship bow from Matthews, and the couple people that come in and demoed it so far. They got their names written up in the book and putting orders in.
We ran into a guy up in, I guess, Deer River area, and he had I'm not sure what they are, dum-dum arrows. He said he was going to hunt birds with them. Okay.
Was he going to try to smack them out of the air?
I guess.
That'd be pretty good.
That sounds pretty difficult to me.
Yeah, there's back even in like the 50s, some people still do it these days, but it's more challenging than I want. They got the arrows. They also call them flu arrows. You shoot them out of recurves, and they got big, oversized, giant feathers, and they use those for shooting that small game because they slow down pretty quick and they don't get lost in the woods and the grass like the rest of them arrows.
Yeah, that is a problem. All right, the hours at Charleston's.
Bait shop opens up every morning at 6. Archery opens at 9. Close them down together at 8 o'clock and 7 on Sundays.
Johnny Charlstrom, keep a tight string.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, see you later. Yeah, that's a tough one. Good season, but they have to close sometime. I had a press release here from the Minnesota DNR, and it caught my eye here when it said Winnebegoshish. We just call it Winnie around here. Mm-hmm. But their management plan is going to go under a little bit of pressure. Lake Winnie is a busy lake. Now, I don't know how many people from the Twin Cities drive up there to fish because you pass a lot of good lakes on the way. North Dakota people flock to Winnie.
Oh.
Highway 2 from the Dakota border across the river all the way. It's packed with North Dakota people that are coming over to enjoy the Minnesota hunting and fishing. So if you want to look at what's cooking up there, go online and see. Just kind of tap in Lake Winnie fishing, and you'll find it's pretty darn good. I give it an attaboy. So that forecast.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be middle 40s today.
Yeah, nice.
No, upper 30s today, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Tomorrow, upper 40s, and then on Sunday, upper 40s.
Wow.
So, yeah, it'll be a warm weekend. Warmer than normal, which is 34. That's your normal high.
Okay, well.
So a good 10 degrees above normal or more.
Nice.
All right, we'll be back. More of the Fishing Frenzy coming up.
Dave Miller, how are you doing on your haircut? Are you a Beatle first person?
Well, there's a big hole in the middle of it, I can tell you that much.
Yeah. That's from the hat.
You know, you walk underneath those mirrors and those mirrors that are up in the ceiling in the stores or the cameras, and it's like, who the heck's that head? Oh, God, it's mine.
Hey, that guy's got shoes like mine.
Yeah. So good morning, everybody, and gosh, it's a gorgeous morning again.
It is sunny, and we're looking at this, as Strandberg said, we'll be in the upper 30s, low 40s.
Yeah, and this is kind of the big precursor to tomorrow with the deer season in Wisconsin starting, and you know, we pretty much got all those Minnesota deer hunters squared away, but there's a whole new batch coming in right now, and you know, they're looking for long underwear. They're looking for, you know, we got all the orange stuff on clearance now for them. You know, the boots. This is kind of a crazy season because you can darn near be out in tennis shoes one day, and then you got to have insulated boots the next day. And geez, the forecast coming up here with rain and stuff in it, and we don't have any orange rain suits that I know of.
Oh,
but,
hey, I actually have one. Yes, I do.
Yep, and so part of it is just wearing one underneath an orange shell or something to, if it comes down to it. But we got something special coming up. It doesn't start until tomorrow, but we've got a 25% off sale going on. All kinds of things around the store. Not everything, but a lot of things. For Black Friday and Small Business Saturday, that's kind of all next week going on, and we decided that we're going to do a little extra special on, the Columbia and the North Face, and there's some Carhartt stuff on special, and winter boots, and all of that going on. And the other thing that gets going on is there's a lot of guys that go hunting, and there's a lot of ladies that think, maybe we're going to go out and have some fun shopping here. and so tomorrow, we got that sale going on all of the ladies North Face stuff, and of course the men and the kids and everything else. So there's going to be some super deals going on for the next week. It all ends December 1st because that's the Small Business Monday, or what, I forget what it is, but
it's a sale.
Yeah, it's a sale. It's definitely a sale, and it's a kind of an early sale here too. But just to give folks a great opportunity. Do
you do the buying for the product that comes in?
I do not. Nope. I do the check writing for it.
Okay.
but I have people that are much better at computers and going through and gut feelings and everything else, and they put together the orders, and for the most part they run that all through Chris, and he does it. But we do have little get-togethers and talk about whatever's up and coming. But
sure.
Fortunately, I don't have to worry about that too much.
Well, I was just wondering what kind of new stuff would be ready for the outdoor market.
Well, every year, kind of our concept manufacturers always have new stuff coming out, and some of that stuff works for us and some of it doesn't. Mm-hmm. Like North Face and Columbia, they'll have a much more expensive line of super fashion stuff with all kinds of things, and we've found that those just don't bring the best value to the customer, and usually we hang on to those until they go on clearance, and then maybe after that. So we have to kind of look at everything that comes in the store and decide, have we got a spot for it, and does it fit where our customers are, and offer them the best value and all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit of an art game.
Sure, and it changes. For instance, I remember setting up the kids with hockey skates at Northwest Outlet.
I know, that's the crazy part, and I mean, it's like our fishing department has kind of gone smaller, our hunting department. I mean, we got a lot of scents and different stuff there, but not the gun department and everything, but it's just been an evolution. We used to have Winnebago motorhomes on the floor inside the store when I was a kid, so that's how it's changed. And John Messina, I remember him saying one time, we're never going to fill this space up, and now there's hardly room for a hanger in there.
You still got the Long Johns in there?
Oh, we do.
Okay, good. They haven't gone out of style yet.
No, we don't have. I don't think we have any of the Union suits.
Oh no, no trapdoors.
Union suits.
There's kind of 4 different kinds of long johns, or long underwear. There's the cotton and polyester. There's the merino wool and polyester. There's the merino wool, and then there's the all polyester. And when I say polyester, this stuff is much more advanced than polyester, but it's it depends on what the guy's doing, whether they're very active and perspiring. They then you get more special than cotton. But some of the guys, they put on cotton long underwear in the fall and they take it off in the spring, and that's okay.
That's okay. Whatever keeps you warm.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
What are your hours at Northwest Outlet Superior?
Sure, yeah. Well, we're open Monday through Friday, 9 until 7, until Christmas. Saturday, 9 to 5:30. That sale starts tomorrow, everybody, so don't come in today for that. But we're open. We're ready to get folks outfitted for the cold, for the weather, for the little kids, the big kids, whatever. everybody wear orange if you live in the country. You got to put some orange on, even if you go to the mailbox now, because there's hunters out there. So just a big reminder: be safe, everybody, and everybody that's out there hunting, have a great time.
Thanks, Dave Miller. You can enjoy the free entrance to Minnesota State Parks. Not today, but next Friday, the 28th.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to sneak in legally, go next Friday.
That's the day after Thanksgiving.
Day after Thanksgiving. Yeah. So you might have the day off, too.
Right. All right, 9:48. We'll take another break and be right back.
Have you ever heard of a green river?
It sounds like it should be coming out of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Of course. Right.
Probably down in the bayou. That's where CCR did most of their stuff.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. We were on Sand Lake, which is kind of we didn't catch anything, believe me, not even a bite.
Really?
Sand Lake up by north of Grand Rapids.
Did you get out grouse hunting?
We did, and we saw maybe 6, shot at 3 of them, missed.
Okay.
And then went back to Cutfoot and caught the heck out of the walleyes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, it was. Minnows, 17 feet. And one of our guys, Stevie, was using a camera to spot them. Unbelievable.
Oh, nice. So that's the nice thing about that area up there, right? We've talked about that. Is if one lake's not working for you, get on the map, start looking. I mean, there's lakes everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's such an abundance of lakes that you can always find somewhere to fish, somewhere to get out of the weather, whether it be wind or whatever. If you're out on Winnie or bowstring and the wind picks up and it's, unfishable, well, look around. There's a lot of small lakes you can get out on, too.
We were a little bit afraid about getting onto Winnie. We put in at the landing up Cutfoot. And we motored toward the opening there, the big opening, and we saw the whitecaps. Said, "No, this looks pretty good right here." And we did. My oldest son, Jeff, caught, 6 walleyes. Bam, 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 just like that.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
What kind of size were you looking at?
Probably 16, 17, 18 inches.
Oh, perfect.
That was good size.
Yeah, nice eaters, and that's fun. Was there anybody else out fishing?
Not as much as we'd expected, but it was midweek. But there was a few. Yeah. Not a game.
Oh, it's a good lake there.
Yeah, it's just fine. And we went back to the same spot, and lo and behold, caught fish again. Usually, you don't have that.
Well, that's not a far drive from where you were.
Yep.
No, that's a good area up there. Like I say, there's a lot of good fishing to do, and springtime too. There's some excellent fishing right where you're at there too on Cutfoot. That's really good.
Mm-hmm. Not to say that I couldn't have gone to Islander Fish and done okay too.
Right, for sure. But it's nice sometimes to go look at some different scenery and just explore some different areas.
And go to Cannibal Junction.
There you go.
Which is it's not as rugged as the name sounds.
I think there's a restaurant there, too. Is it I think it's the Winnebagosh Dam place down there. If you bring your fish in there, I think they'll cook your fish up for you.
Really?
I think it's that place, if I remember right. I think so.
Where is it located?
So that's right on 46. That'd be right probably below where you probably went in on there.
Yeah. Yep.
A little bit further south on 46 towards 2.
Okay.
But I mean, don't quote me on that. But I thought that people were telling me that you could bring your own fish in there, and they'll bread them up and cook them for you, and then you get like a basket of fries and coleslaw and stuff like that. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I could say that Stevie and my son did a pretty good job of cleaning them and preparing them. So, we got some to take home, too. So it's good. It's going to be fun, a delayed enjoyment. That's always good.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. We're going to have, looks like to me, after Thanksgiving here, we're going to get some hard water probably freezing up because the highs are in the low 20s. And so I think we're going to finally tighten things up as far as that goes, and we'll start building. If we have what they're saying for that week, I think we'll develop some. The ice will start to set up pretty good because you'll make ice very fast if the highs are only in the low 20s during the day and single digits at night with no snow on the ice.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah, we should make some pretty good ice to get that start going, and then if those temps stay, normal, we should build up some pretty good ice.
I think if anybody's going out and they see ice out on their lake, don't walk on it. It's tricking you.
Yeah, I've already seen some reports of some people that have tried to go out fishing and fell through, and you're exactly right, Rick. Just be patient here. We've been up into the high 40s here, and things are, you're getting a little bit of ice setting up, but it isn't, it's not very safe to walk out on and go fishing, and be patient. We'll get some ice, and then we'll set up for a good season.
My wife said, "Oh, hey, I found your hockey skates. Should I bring them up?" No, don't tempt me. It's hard to float with hockey skates on when you break through the ice.
That would be not real easy for sure. That's you got to be careful out there. And those picks, we talk about this every year, but ice safety, right? Having some picks
the
float suits. What's that?
Picks of life.
Yep, picks of life. Have those on you. Float suits are good. If you have one of them, that'll help. But cleats are another thing on the ice. So when we don't have that snow on there, ice cleats, so you're not fall over and crack your head or whatever, So there's a lot of different things for this first ice here. And then throughout the year, actually, depending on where you're at, you got to be careful on ice all the time.
Your store is busy. You've got so many seasons going on. Fisherman's Corner up there by Pike Lake.
Yeah, we're a little bit in between right now. We're winding up the last weekend of regular deer rifle season, and then we're not quite into ice fishing yet, but we've got some great deals. I got 10% off reels, ice sleds, augers, houses, 20% off gloves and rods and sweatshirts. I got 40% off sun shirts, 50% off deck boots, and then we're going to be putting out some Black Friday, Small Business Saturday sales coming up here too.
Good.
And we'll have some great deals there, and we keep getting more and more ice stuff in every day. So we're probably got about 3/4 of our stuff in. So we're getting pretty close for having everything in for ice season. We're looking pretty good there, and hopefully we'll have a good season there. But we've taken in a lot of used firearms, too. So if you're looking for that Christmas gift, or maybe you want to just change your rifle out, or you want to buy something new, we've got lots of different items that have been coming in the door there. So we still got a good supply of ammo and things like that. So, we're set up pretty good, this year. Something to talk about. Maybe you've talked already on the show about this, but the new thing for this year for ice fishing is the hip-ups that set the hook for you.
Yeah, I just had a press
release. That is
release.
legal now in Minnesota.
I was just going to say that. Thank you for bringing that up. That's pretty cool. You can sit back and relax a little bit more.
Yeah, so we got some items there for you, and some other different items that haven't been able to get in the past. I got some finicky foolers, and we got the Predator tip-ups. We've got HT's version. There's tip-downs. There's all kinds of different things. So stop in and check us out. Otherwise, check us out at fishermanscorner.net online.
Matt King, thank you very much. Keep a tight line, and you don't even have to twiddle with the line anymore.
Thank you. Have a good day.
See you later. Wow. That was always tough. If you're you're jigging your thing, your minnow, your bait down there. Now you just set it and forget it.
What, it jigs it for you?
It jigs it for you.
Oh, for crying out loud. Taking all the work out of fishing.
As my wife said, does it put the bait on the hook? No.
All right. Catch you next week. We'll do this again.